So yeah, if you say the chat, that's
Yeah, I'll say the chat.
I know some of the times you'd be like, oh, could be what anyone in the chat said or whatever, and that's great.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just like, what the fuck are we talking about here?
Well, in that case, hello everyone. Welcome to the StreamVoid podcast, episode 84.
Wow.
Yes. I am Mikey T, and of course, across from me is KurbStomped.
Hi.
This is the StreamVoid podcast, a show about life and video games and everything in between.
Yes.
So we pretty much just talk about everything. Everything and anything.
Oh, yeah, we do.
We do. It's just like whatever, you know?
I know.
You can find us under our respected monikers.
Uh-huh.
Under everywhere.
Yes.
Literally everywhere. Unless you're looking for us on cozy.tv, in which case we're not there.
We're not there.
We're not that alt-right. We're not alt-right enough to be there.
Exactly.
I don't think we're even
I'm not even
anywhere close to being anywhere on the right side.
I mean, I'm mostly left, but there's a few things on the right that make some sense.
Yes.
It's like, oh, really? Wow. Anyone that has any critical thinking, not everything is exactly perfect. You don't follow the party line on everything. Crazy.
Yeah. Wow, that's weird. That's weird.
So crazy.
We have a small show. Not a lot of news happened, but I mean, of course, the State of Play. Sony State of Play was announced, and
I have to tell you about everything in there because you didn't watch it.
I didn't watch it, but
you didn't even watch my recap video.
I didn't even watch. Oh
wow, geez, Louise! I watch all your videos. You know that.
I bring out one video a month.
Even when you did more than one, I watched them all. Anyways,
I can't keep up.
I'm just giving a
video schedule. it's like, but you guys can.
Yes.
YouTube.com/KurbStomped. Get in there. Look, video every day.
Not every day, but that's
just
kind of the goal.
That is the goal.
I'm going to try and like do different things for different people.
Yes.
Different strokes for different folks.
That's stroking differently for sure.
Yep.
Well, in that case, since we're stroking differently, I will keep it the same by saying, how was your week?
Oh my God, disgusting. My week was fine. Worked like normal. I had half a day. No, wait, I had one day in the office alone, I think, and then half a day on Friday, so it was pretty nice. Pretty nice. The woman that I would work with, just some of the stuff is like, she's in charge of our computer system. Like, she asked me, she's like, I'm making a meeting for this guy. Are we in PST or EST? And I was like, the time zone? I just killed Mikey T with that one. And I'm like, the time zone? She's like, yeah. And I'm like, yeah, we're PST. Oh, okay, thank you. And I just was like, how do you not know that? Like, you're taught that in like grade 3.
I'm trying to think of it. I just can't even. I
like. I just was like, at first I was just like, that can't be what she's asking me. And it's like, yeah, she was asking me that. Like, holy crap. Anyways, whatever.
Like, we're actually GMT.
Yeah. I just was like, well, and then I was trying to say, well, I don't think we're PST right now because of daylight savings. But then I just was like, no, yeah, okay, we're PST. Anyways, it was bad. So yeah, that was work. And then other than that, I just streamed. I streamed every day this week. If you start the week on Monday. If you start out on Sunday, I didn't stream on Sunday. Yeah,
well, technically. Oh, yeah, no, never mind.
Yeah.
It's Saturday and you're streaming here.
Yes, and we're gonna do something tonight, or at least I'm gonna do something tonight if we don't do something tonight. But yeah, Monday, Wednesday, Friday was Minecraft on Twitch, and then Tuesday, Thursday I did Scrap Mechanic with Salinth on YouTube on Tuesday, which was a lot of fun. I slipped in my baguette, so that was good.
Yes, I watched.
And then Thursday I did a Plague Tale for Game Club, which we'll talk about later.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. It was good. Just getting back into the grind of it. I shouldn't call it a grind. It wasn't like I was like, oh, God. Back to the grindstone. But it was just like, you know, I haven't streamed that much in a while, so. And I think switching it up, like, not just Minecraft every day, is a good thing.
Yes. Minecraft every day would get old.
Well, it didn't get old, really. And, like, the only reason I really stopped playing was because I was sick.
Yeah.
And it was just like, I don't want to do anything. So I got off the Minecraft gravy train. But, yeah, anyways. So I played on the Trampograph server on Monday? I can't even remember. And then I was on my server on the other days. And yeah, had a good time.
Nice.
They're doing a thing, this Trampcraft job fair. So the Trampcraft is a like creator SMP that I'm on. And they open up the town hall and everyone gets their little office in there. And then everyone can nominate a job title for everyone. So like if I went to Fluff, I could be like, he's CEO of like Muscles or something like that. So you have to make your office and then people can nominate you. So when I looked in the fucking my like nomination box and it's like CEO of Beanies and shit like that, I was like, fuck, this is bullshit. So that sucked. But I designed my office. It's all diorite. It looks like it's like a medieval torture chamber with an altar in there. And yeah,
that's great.
It looks ugly as hell. It was pretty bad because like, well, not bad, but like in the chat you could see like people were like, I've looked at this room and I wish I wasn't wearing my contacts right now, so I didn't have to see it and stuff like that. So yeah, and then the comments and people would just come in from the server would be just like this room, and they'd be like SMH, shake my head. So I enjoyed it. And yeah, that was pretty much it for me. I watched Obi-Wan, all of it.
Very good.
Have you watched Obi-Wan?
Oh, yes.
Oh man, we'll talk about Obi-Wan in a minute here.
Sounds good.
And I didn't do any editing this week though.
No,
I was very lazy on my 2 days off. I played Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Ooh.
Worked on getting through the story because like that game, man, it's crazy. There's so much stuff to do in there. So I did some story missions for that, and then I played No Man's Sky.
Ah, yes.
Was skying about. Just, you know, that's another game where like the more you learn, the easier it gets.
Oh yeah.
When you're first playing, it's like I gotta get a carbon nanotube. Where the hell do I get a carbon nanotube? And it's like, oh, I can just make my own carbon nanotube.
Yes.
So
just make it.
I was flying around and fighting dudes and finding new spaceships and getting weird illegal technology to equip on my ship and stuff like that. So the new update came out with the space whales and all that shit. I didn't see any of the new stuff, but
roguelike space whales.
Oh, I did try that mode though. I died virtually immediately. You spawn in a planet that has like crazy radiation and you just have to get going basically.
Yeah, very good.
So
that's how it works.
Yeah, it's interesting. And also I found where I can finally get all my Twitch drops. So I got like my special spaceship and like
oh, nice.
There's like jetpack trails and different cosmetics and stuff for your base and everything. So
nice. Yeah,
it's pretty interesting. So that was pretty much all I did this week. Oh, and I ordered Kirby. So the Kirby roleplays Kirby. Wait, cosplays Kirby while being curbed by Kirby is coming shortly.
Yes,
finally got it. $65 off.
Hello.
Had to redeem 50,000 points, but
right.
It was worth it.
100% worth it.
It was worth it. So that'll be here hopefully this coming week, and then we'll do that. And I know that I've been trying to just do Minecraft on Twitch and then everything else on YouTube, but Kirby's going to be on Twitch because there was the stream goal on Twitch to get it.
Has to be then.
Has to be.
It has to be. You can't do it anywhere else.
Exactly.
I mean, you could do it on cozy.tv.
No, we're not doing anything on Cozy. Maybe Brime. Maybe Brime. Trovo.
Brime
D-Live. Facebook Gaming. Nah.
Ooh, Facebook Gaming?
Nah, Twitch.
Oh, yeah, Facebook Gaming.
No, Twitch.
You'll get discoverability from Facebook Gaming is amazing.
Maybe. I don't know. I haven't played Minecraft on Facebook Gaming. Maybe I should try it and see.
Yeah.
I've only played like Forza or Guardians of the Galaxy or Yakuza on Facebook Gaming.
Play Minecraft.
Yeah, maybe I'll have to try it.
Wait, there's no kids on Facebook.
Yeah, I'll have to stream to TikTok.
Oh, yeah, do it on TikTok.
I think I could, actually.
Yeah?
I mean, I can. I've done it. I think I just have to set it up on my streaming program that I can probably do it on TikTok.
Nice.
Just a vertical slice of the Minecraft screen?
Vertical Minecraft slice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Nah, just put your phone behind you and like...
No, you can do it from Streamlabs.
You gotta do it jank.
No, fuck that shit, dude.
Do it jank.
But yeah, that was basically my week. What about you?
Yeah, work.
Okay.
It was I was the only
raining in the office.
It was raining in the office. Yes, the office roof was leaking again.
God damn. That's why the boss swapped out offices.
Actually, no, that office leaks more. The one I'm in only leaks on the one side.
Oh yeah.
And the other one leaks on the other side, and then it leaks right in the middle.
Yeah.
Right in the middle of the whole thing.
It's very nice.
Yes.
Black mold.
Probably it stank like real bad when they were they took out all the insulation, redid all the panels up top, and it's still leaking.
Yeah, you need to, if you your health starts going down, it's the black mold.
Yeah, I'll get some compensation for that for sure.
Perfect.
Yes, I was the only manager in the shop all week. One of them's on vacation in Paris, and the other one is...
Perfect. What a time to be on vacation for Pride Week in Gay Paris.
Ah, yes.
Exactly.
Yes. I can't remember what they're doing there. I think one of his wife's someone is getting married, and so they're over there.
Destination wedding,
Destination wedding, yeah, something like that. I don't know.
Oh, if my friend said I'm getting married in Paris, I'd be like, have a fine wedding.
Yes. I've had to say that, actually.
I won't be there.
Yeah, I can't get there. That's like $5,000. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, I like you, but not that much.
Yes, exactly. And we ordered a PC from Costco for the Draftsman in Vancouver, and then we canceled it, and we were like, no, you guys won't let us do it, so don't worry about it. We won't do it. And then we ordered one from Best Buy and shipped it down to him.
Oh, yeah.
And then he goes and picks it up from, like, London Drugs at the nearest post office he could get packages from. He goes and picks it up.
Smashed.
Sends a picture back, and he's like, I got 2 PCs here.
Sent 2?
Costco sent the PC.
Even the one you canceled?
That was the one we canceled because we couldn't do it. Because we were using a Costco card that did not have the same name from the credit card.
So it like sort of approved the transaction, but it sent the thing like, hey, get this ready. But it was like, actually, no.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So Costco sent out another one.
So gratis PC?
Yeah. So he just sent it up to Kamloops yesterday.
What a clown.
Showed up. I was like, oh, hey.
What a guy. You're supposed to be like, I got sent 2 PCs. You just keep your mouth closed until someone says, hey, where'd that other PC go? No one says anything? Gratis PC.
Yeah, I don't know. But I mean, now I get to use it, so.
Yeah, it's good for you.
Or my office assistant gets to use it, who will be starting not next week, but the week after.
Wow, he gets an office assistant.
Yes.
What a legend.
Yeah, he's going to be doing a lot more than just being my assistant, though.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Holy. Crazy.
Yes. And then yesterday, got home from work early. Decided it was dumping rain.
Oh, yeah, big time.
We were like, oh, well, let's just go out. Let's go take the Jeep out and go on an adventure.
Oh.
So we did.
Nice.
I'm pretty sure I talked about trying to go to Noble Lake in the car like a month ago or whatever.
Yeah.
Couldn't do it. So we were like, we're going to do it in the Jeep. And then we did. It's just like no problem all the way up.
Yeah.
Easy mode.
That's good.
Noble Lake's a pretty, it's a nice place. It's
a little wet.
It's in the woods for sure.
Yeah.
There's no beach. There's no nothing out there.
No.
There's one road on like the west side of the lake, but it's mostly just lake. You can take the road like maybe, I don't know, 100 meters, and then it's just lake. The road disappears into the lake.
Yeah.
And then you can see it on the other side of the lake. Because I took the drone out and went.
Should have drove through it, man.
Wouldn't have made it.
It's too deep. So? You think so?
Oh, yeah.
You got to try.
Oh, I know it was too deep. We walked all the way down there. I was like, oh, there's no road here. Oh, it's real deep. I was like, because I was thinking about that. I was like, we could just take the Jeep. Yeah. But no, way too deep.
Okay.
And then we took
just roll up the windows. No problem.
And then we took the path less traveled back, which was like just a completely unmanaged forestry road.
Oh, yeah.
And it was like the first puddle we come to is like 2 foot deep. I'm like, we're just gonna go. We're just gonna do it. Just
get a scratch on it, and then you'll stop being paranoid.
Plowed through it easy, and man, the road was just rough. Yeah, extremely rough.
You got to go real fast.
Yeah, I bottomed out once.
Perfect.
Hit the frame.
No problem.
It was good. It was a good time.
Nice.
Yeah, got it super muddy. Came back, cleaned it all up.
That only lasts for a few months. Eventually, they'll be like back home. Be like, fuck it, let the mud dry. It doesn't matter.
No, we'll get the mud off.
Nah,
I do it on the car. Whenever we took the car out, I was like, no, gotta get this cleaned up. Can't let it sit there.
Okay.
Yeah, that was really fun. Had some good times. Got to put the Jeep into off-road plus mode.
Whoa! Holy shit! No way!
Plus, 4-wheel drive off-road plus. I kept the sway bar connected though, so.
Oh well.
I don't know what any of this stuff does. I gotta like look up YouTube videos on what does 4-wheel plus do.
What does the Johnson rod do?
The Johnson rod, right?
Yep.
Right. Yeah, good time. There'll be a vlog about it.
Perfect.
At some point.
I'll be sure to watch it.
And then I played some Apex.
Oh,
of course, as usual.
Of course.
Had a really easy time on Thursday.
Oh.
Just Starkiller and I just romper stomping. Like,
oh, yeah.
I mean, I think we only placed first once, but the rest of them were like seconds.
No,
it was
that's
crazy.
okay.
Yeah.
That's a lot of points.
Yeah, I'm at silver 1 now. Almost in gold.
Wow, legendary.
I know.
Crazy.
And then I played a lot of Vampire Survivors.
I must have missed that stream.
Yeah, it didn't happen. I didn't play it on stream. I was playing it on the couch.
God.
It's not... I mean, I could play it on stream because it's kind of... I don't know if it's interesting for people to watch, but it's like a roguelike where you just walk. You walk
mean?
and it's all wave-based. Not waves, but the monsters just keep coming at you and
First
you have to try
of
and
all,
kill them.
this game's hot on Twitch right now.
Yes.
And no one's watching you because you're playing Vampire Survivors. They're watching because of that sparkling Mikey T personality.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
You call it a sparkling
You think anyone wants to
personality?
watch you play Apex?
Hell yeah.
Hell no. Hell no.
I've already said that. No, ain't nobody want to watch me play Apex.
Nobody wants to watch anybody play Apex.
No.
But people are watching MikeyT33.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah, Vampire Survivors. A couple of people in the chat I know will, the live chat, because we are live right now on twitch.tv.
Uh-huh.
They will like it, for sure.
Oops.
It's on Game Pass right now. It's free.
It is.
Yeah, it's just a pixel based. You only move. That's it. And it automatically attacks.
Sounds terrible.
It's real fun. I played till like 2 a.m. last night.
It's a long stream.
Yep, it was super long. I streamed for 2 hours and I was like, nah.
Okay, well, let's say you're playing on the couch, took the lapel up, no cam, lounge on the couch, press the go live button. I figured it out.
You figured it out for sure.
Easy.
I wonder if that computer up there could handle it.
Handle
I'm
streaming?
sure it could.
What has it got? A
I'm sure it
1080
could.
in it or something?
No, it's got a 2060.
Oh, give me a break.
got
Could it
2060.
handle it?
It could handle it.
Of course it could handle
It
it.
could probably handle it.
Anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a fun game. I'd check it out if you are a fan of roguelikes and waves, monsters, pixel art, hordes.
Yeah, is that
They
what
just
you
keep
call
coming.
it?
They just keep coming.
Sounds like a horde survival roguelike.
Yeah.
Vampire.
You only have a certain amount of equipment you can pick up, and you level up that equipment, and then you can, if you have the right equipment together, you can combine them for ultra
The
upgrades.
combos.
The combos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Interesting.
It's a good time.
I've watched 0 seconds of it.
Yes,
I just knew that people were playing it.
they are.
Cool.
And that's essentially my week, I suppose.
Fun.
Yes. I'm going to put in a marker right here
Already?
to let people know that there are going to be massive spoiler alerts.
Oh, yeah.
And you can skip to the next marker in the podcast because I know some of you out there have not watched Obi-Wan and are wanting to watch Obi-Wan, but now we're going to talk about Obi-Wan.
Also, there can skip to the... Well, I guess we'll put in another marker when Game Club starts because some people might want to skip that too.
Yeah.
Cool.
I marker everything now.
What a guy.
I know.
Legendary.
Hot off the mark. So Obi-Wan,
Sure.
3 episodes coming out. Are
Yep.
out.
They're out.
And we've watched them.
I have.
All 3.
I have.
What do you think?
I like it.
It's really good, isn't it?
A lot of people hate it or are hating on it for wienerly things, as usual, as wieners do.
Yeah, I haven't looked up anything about anybody saying.
Well, I mean, you can figure it
so.
out pretty easy. Like, oh, the main bad person is a person of color and she's a woman too. Uh-oh. People aren't too happy about it. But yeah, it's, I will say there's things that happen in it where I'm like, okay, like really, this is like how they're going to do this. Like in the first episode, the idea is like Obi-Wan's watching after Luke, you know, he's like, Jesus Christ, come back to Earth. Like, gotta protect Luke.
Yeah.
So he's on Tatooine and, you know, whatever's
Just
going on.
living his life.
Yep.
Life of a hermit. Old Ben out in the Dune Sea.
Exactly. And so the like Inquisitors come because there's a rumor of a Jedi in Tatooine.
Yeah.
So they go to like the cantina wherever they are, and they're looking for the Jedi. They flush him out. He runs away. The 3 Inquisitors, what does the Jedi do? He does his little force whatever, knocks down 2 pieces of fabric, and the the Inquisitors are like, oh, he got away.
Yeah, now that you say it like that, it's that seems ridiculous.
Yeah, it was just like, are they toying with him or what's the deal here? It was so stupid.
Yes.
So that part I just was like, okay, this is not a good start here. But there's other things too, like Obi-Wan's working at like I guess they're harvesting a crate dragon or something like that.
Yeah.
And they're cutting meat chunks out of it, and he keeps stealing meat to give to his horse or whatever.
Yeah, his camel.
His camel. But they showed him stealing meat like 3 times. So I'm like, okay, eventually he's going to get caught. No, it was just like he's just stealing meat.
Well, that's the thing. He's a Jedi. He can just no one can see him steal the meat because he can just be
yeah,
like,
but he wasn't using his powers.
No, he definitely wasn't.
Because
but he could.
Later in the thing, he tries to catch Leia when she's falling, and he's just like straining just to use the Force. So like,
yeah, I guess so.
I was just like,
Yeah,
and then there's like, you know, I guess maybe they were showing how far he's fallen. Maybe that's what the goal was.
Yeah, I think they were hammering it home that it's been repetitive on Tatooine doing nothing.
And then they also show like the guy's like, he punches his little thing into the gonk droid, and then he's like, hey, I got paid like half of what I'm supposed to. And the guy's like, what are you going to do about it? And Obi-Wan's kind of standing there like hat in hand, like, oh, geez, okay, well, I guess we're just going to take our lumps here and get out of here.
Yeah.
So it was just weird that way.
Yeah, it definitely shows how much he's like not in
I never
anymore,
thought of it
just living his life.
I never thought of it that way until just now that they're probably just showing how far he's fallen.
Yeah. And especially with him, like just anything to do with Anakin Skywalker, he's just completely traumatized over the whole deal.
You don't really show that until like episode later. When he doesn't even know Anakin's alive.
Yeah.
Until like
he's still
the second episode.
He still has dreams, and he can you can hear his inner, not his inner thought, but you know, he thinks about it.
It's more like
they allude to him thinking about it and it really bothering him.
Yeah. So the other thing too, at the first start of the show shows like the attack on the Jedi Temple where all the younglings are being killed, and they show like 5 or 6
younglings
probably
escaping.
getting away.
Yeah.
So I can't remember because like I'm not really paying attention to it, but like I'm thinking that maybe one of the little kids was the third sister. Like I can't remember if there's a little black girl that was running away.
I'm not entirely sure. But
I can't remember because I wasn't paying attention at that point. I'm just like, okay, some younglings got away, and then it was like, well, why did they show us that? And it's like, oh, maybe one of them ends up being the third sister.
Yeah, either that or they're showing that that Jedi did get away, and that's why there's still Jedi spread across the galaxy that are fairly young.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows?
Like the guy that is at that cantina in the first episode, he is kind of young.
Yeah, he is. But so is the third sister.
Yeah, totally.
Okay. So the other thing with the third sister is like when I played Jedi Fallen Order, the Star Wars EA game.
Yeah.
You fight some of the sisters in there. And it's like, I fought the 7th sister, and in the game, I'm like, okay, here we go. 7th sister, eh? Okay, where's sister 1 through 6? Like, those would be the bosses, right?
Yeah.
But then you only fight like 3 sisters.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, the show...
you fight 3 sisters?
I can't remember exactly.
I thought you said 2 sisters before.
I can't remember.
I'm like trying to figure out how many are left.
Well, in the game, there was like 2 or 3, but like, there's 7 sisters. Like, the Grand Inquisitor wasn't a sister. He was the Grand Inquisitor. Yeah. It's like a different rank, basically. But anyways, she's the third sister.
Are we sure about that, though?
Yes, we are. She's the third sister. So I was like, oh, crap, this is like sort of in the time of...
Yeah.
Like the Fallen Order. So who knows? Maybe Cal Kestis is going to be in this or something or whatever, you know? So... It was kind of crazy to see that. I mean, like, again, haven't cared about Star Wars anything
for a while,
for, you know, a long time now. But it was just like, oh, I loved the Fallen Order game, and then it was like, oh, there's the sisters in here, like it's a crossover. And I know like Disney now with the like Star Wars universe is like everything is canon. So like, if it's in a video game, it's canon. If it's in a show, it's canon. It's in the movies, it's canon. Whatever. Whereas before, it was just the movies.
Yeah,
nothing else was canon.
Yeah.
So. Oh, the other thing, too, at the start, did you watch the recap of the old...
Oh, yeah.
The movies? When you were watching those, were you not like, they need to redo these? They look like trash?
Not from what they showed, actually. When you were telling me about it, I was like, oh, man, they're going to show some really terrible stuff. But I didn't feel like they...
it was just like
real bad stuff.
It was just so not good compared to... They immediately cut to the Jedi Temple, the new version, and I was just like, it looks way better.
Oh, it totally does.
It just, the old stuff just looks like, it's like an Xbox 360 cutscene.
Yeah, totally. Totally.
But the other thing with, I know a lot of people are complaining about, is like young Leia. Like the chase scene with young Leia, which I again was just like, okay, like the guys kidnapping young Leia are running through the forest and she slides under a tree and the guy like runs into the tree instead of grabbing young Leia. It was pretty bad that she could outrun these guys, and her legs are like a foot long, and she's like outrunning these guys. I just was like, okay, whatever. I know
they were just having a hot jog.
Yeah, exactly. They weren't like going hard on it or whatever.
No,
but when I don't know what the guy's name is, the main kidnapper guy turned around, I'm like, holy fuck, it's Flea. I cannot believe this is Flea. I couldn't believe that Flea was in this show. It blew my mind. Who's Flea?
Yeah.
The bassist of the Red Hot Chili Peppers?
Oh. That's something everybody knows.
I mean, generally. Anyways, okay, I guess it was only amazing to me, I guess. Yes. I don't know.
I mean,
you're just like, this is a white guy?
This is a white guy doing a good job of acting.
Okay. Anyways, he's been in other things too.
Has he?
Yeah, The Big Lebowski. He was one of the nihilists. Anyways. I think young Leia is hilarious.
Oh yeah, she's great.
Yeah,
they got a really good someone who looks kind of like how she would look when she was younger.
But she's supposed to be 10, and I don't think that girl's 10.
Yeah, I don't think so.
She's like way younger than 10. I think.
You think so?
Yeah. You think she's older than 10?
I don't know. Maybe.
I think she's probably like 6 or 8, maybe. I don't know.
Let's find out.
But she does a great job.
Oh yeah, amazing job.
She's a good little actress for sure. Her lines are good too. Like when she's talking about her cousin, like when her cousin's like, "You're not a real Organa."
Yeah.
She like throws mad shade at him and stuff.
Yeah. Well, she is force sensitive, so
yeah,
that's kind of what her powers
I guess
are
so.
like.
But then she's talking to Ben and like just talking shit to him. Like she's like, okay, he's like, okay, I'm your dad, you're my daughter, we're from Tall. And she's like, more like grandfather. And he's like, what did you say? Oh, nothing. I didn't say anything. But yeah, I enjoyed that whole interaction too.
Yeah.
And again, this show's crazy where it's showing like different elements you've never seen in Star Wars before. Like they go to this planet to catch Leia back, and it's like the slums of the universe almost. There's people with drugs and everything like that.
Yeah.
And it's just crazy. So the girl that slipped Obi-Wan the drugs on the planet, like, here's the first one's free, come with me. That's his daughter. Like, Ewan McGregor's daughter.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, so that was an interesting thing. On that planet, there was the third sister where she was hunting Obi-Wan. Okay, Kamal Nanjiani or whatever his name is was very funny as the fake Jedi.
Oh, yeah, he was great.
I was laughing a lot at that.
Yeah. I don't think it wasn't like over the top like Marvel funny either. It was just
it was just
well placed, I think.
Yeah, exactly. And they didn't kill him either. So
yeah, that's probably in his contract. You can't kill me.
Well, I'm sure he doesn't have the. I don't think his negotiation ability is he can determine how his character lives or dies.
Yeah, probably not.
I don't think he has that kind of pull. But I think it was more like, this kind of character's kind of fun. Like, maybe we can do something else with him in the future, you know? So maybe he shows up later, like, you know, they're part of the Underground Railroad, sort of. But the third sister's, like, angry parkour through the city was kind of weird to me a little bit. Where she was just running around trying to get to Obi-Wan and just parkouring all around.
Yeah, I don't think it needed to be as long as it did. It
looked kind of cool, but it was also kind of weird.
Yeah, I think that was put there to show that she is quite powerful.
Yeah, I guess so.
In the ways of the Force, or the dark side.
I liked all those guys. The Inquisitor looked cool. She looked cool. The Asian guy with his weird bowl hat was cool.
Yeah, it's very Star Wars, all their outfits. It's great.
Yeah, and then all that stuff was cool.
So she is the Leia Organa.
Yeah,
the actress is 10.
Oh, she is 10
as of June.
Okay, so she probably wasn't 10 when she's filming, but she was probably like 9. Yeah. So whatever.
Oh yeah,
she seemed like so much smaller and diminutive than a 10-year-old to me. So
Sung Kang is the. Sung Ho Kang, he's the fifth brother.
The fifth brother. Yeah, okay. Yeah, they're all cool. I like their designs and everything like that. I also like in the sort of.
And he was the Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift.
Okay, I don't know about that.
He's the.
Why
Fast
would you
and Furious
whisper
guy
that?
that everyone loved, but they killed off really early.
Perfect.
Which sucked.
In the third episode, they showed the stormtroopers as like regular people, kind of, which was cool.
I mean, they are.
Well, I mean, but they never show them as that. They're always just like mindless killing machines just going around. But they go to that dirty ass, again, another fucking desert planet. And their armor's
it's like semi-arid.
Okay, whatever.
Let's be real here.
Whatever. Their armor's all dirty and like unkempt because they're on this dirty ass planet.
Yeah, it's great. The series have been doing a good job of showing that where the farther they are from like the center of the empire, the dirtier they are.
Yeah, yeah, it's good. And then what else did I really enjoy? I mean, Darth Vader coming in. At first, I was like, man, he just killed these people. Like, he doesn't do that. And I was like, okay, this is right after. Like, well, not right after, but this is like right after he becomes Darth Vader. He's killed all the younglings.
Oh, yeah.
He's still like just on a murder rampage. Because you think in like episodes 4, 5, and 6, like he killed like one guy. He killed that one general.
He's calmed down a little bit.
Yeah. But then he's just wild and whatever.
Oh, yeah. He's just like when he finds out that Obi-Wan is on that planet and shows up, I was like, oh, here we go. And then it's just like, he's just like using his force powers. He's just like, oh, someone's hiding over there. Just grab him, just chuck him around.
And he was like playing with Obi-Wan because he could have just destroyed Obi-Wan.
Oh yeah, that whole scene where he's just like playing with Obi-Wan around the
fire
city, the fire in the city.
That
was very reminiscent of him playing with Luke in episode 5.
Yeah. Obviously he's got mental problems.
Oh, yeah. Look at him.
Well, exactly. But, I mean, as of right now, like, did they need Hayden Christensen? It wasn't his voice. I guess he's in the suit maybe walking around. I think the only time they probably used Hayden Christensen right now is when they showed Vader in the Bacta tank and he was all like disfigured. They probably had him make it up. But again, it's like, why are they using? They didn't need to use.
He's in all 6 episodes.
No, I mean I get it, but like
they didn't really need to use him for that. But I like the way he portrays Vader. It's closer to Vader than how that other guy did in episode 3.5.
Episode 3.5? What does that mean?
I can't remember what it is. That's the one with
Rogue One?
Rogue One, yeah.
But like that one, what did Vader do? He
had too much swagger, in my opinion.
He also had a one-liner about choking on your own ambition when he was a choking guy, which I thought was really stupid, but whatever.
I think Hayden Christensen does better like body language.
I mean, that's just the director being like, walk slower, walk faster.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude.
I mean, that's the way Vader was in the other episodes, except for
I guess so
in 3.5.
But yeah,
and I mean, he's in there in visions as well. Like when Obi-Wan was having that, he just was on the planet and just saw him standing there.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess that's true, but. Anyways, it's been very sparsely used. I'm sure later in the series, he'll take off his helmet or something like that and talk to him. But the other thing makes me think is like, is Liam Neeson going to be in this? Because he keeps going like, Master Qui-Gon.
I know. I'm hoping
Master
he is.
Qui-Gon.
I've been looking at IMDb, but I haven't.
Don't peek at that. I don't want to hear that. Don't tell me.
No, I've only gone to Hayden Christensen and the girl so far. And to see if the clone trooper who is sitting there was it actually
him? It was, yeah.
Yeah, it's totally him.
Yeah.
So, and it's funny because I looked at his casting credits too to see if he was the original, and he is. He's the voice of the original Boba Fett.
Yeah.
And Jango Fett.
Yeah.
And Boba Fett in the new one. And he's the guy throughout the whole entire thing. And that's awesome.
Yeah, that was like the start of the Book of Boba Fett, where I was like, I can tell that when he was wearing his helmet, it was some other guy, because then when his helmet's off, it's like, this guy's got a little bit extra girth around the center. So, yeah, I'm enjoying it a lot. I'm looking for... Oh, the other thing that I was just like, okay, while it's going on, so they have the girl, the fake Empire girl that kills the stormtroopers to rescue them, to take them to the Underground Railroad.
Yep.
I think she was on Game of Thrones as one of the people from Marine, maybe. But anyways, so at the end of the thing, she leaves Leia and is like, Leia, keep running. I got to go rescue Obi-Wan. So she leaves back down the tunnel. And at this point, we see the third sister's going into the tunnel. And then all of a sudden, she's out of the tunnel, and she's shooting one of the stormtroopers or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how did she get past her? Like, what's going on?
I know. How did she get out of the tunnel past the third sister? And then how did the third sister get to the other end of the damn tunnel?
I think what they did is they did it in a bad way.
They definitely did.
So they should have showed her like leaving the tunnel unmolested, because all of a sudden she leaves Leia and all of a sudden she's outside on top of a sand dune shooting a stormtrooper.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, what?
Yeah, the continuity of that.
What they didn't show is that they did it. I figured it out at the end. They did a bad job of it. Like they went in this end of the tunnel, the third sister went in the other end of the tunnel. So Leia was running towards the third sister.
But the third sister found the tunnel in the...
She found a tunnel.
Yeah.
The other end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
Because she's at the other end of the tunnel and she kills the guy.
Yeah.
So that's how she got past her, is because she went in the other... See, they did a bad job of it.
Yeah, because she went into the... She found the entrance to the tunnel that Leia went, and Leia...
Well, that's what we thought, but it was a different tunnel. It was
the same tunnel.
No, it was the other end of the tunnel.
She's in the same room.
Yeah, but it looked like the same room. It's another junk room at the other end of the tunnel. I don't... That's what I'm saying. I think they did a very bad job of it. It's not the same room.
It looks exactly like the same
I know,
room.
But it's what I'm saying.
It looks like she's in the junk shop.
They show them assaulting the city where they're going.
And then she's in the back room, and then she finds the tunnel in there.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know, dude. I think they did a bad job of it.
They definitely did a bad job of it.
So they definitely did a bad job. I don't know. Did they show her opening the tunnel from... Well, maybe... Okay.
Yeah, they showed her opening both tunnels.
Again, maybe the other end has another room in it.
Yeah, it could be.
So, like, I just think they did a bad job of it, where it's two ends of the tunnel.
Because she goes into the room, into the back room, sees the rebel symbol on the wall.
But maybe there was the same thing at the other end.
Yeah,
I mean, how else could they do it?
I know.
I think that's what it was, is they just did a very bad job of it.
Yeah.
But while Leia was running through the tunnel, I thought, oh, maybe they're going to meet an actual smuggler at the other end. And I'm like, is it going to be an actual new character, or is it going to be like... Because they've been bringing in some of the older characters from other things into the actual Star Wars universe. Like, they I don't know what, the comic book or whatever, they added back in Grand Admiral Thrawn, who is from some of the first newer Star Wars novels that were coming out.
I remember him. Sure.
So he's in
novels in there.
Yeah, he's in a comic book or something like that. So I was like, oh, maybe there's a smuggler at the other end. I'm like, what's another smuggler they could do? And then the N64 Shadows of the Empire was Dash Rendar.
Oh, yeah,
so I was like, maybe it's Dash Rendar at the other end or something. But then it's just a dead guy. So I was like, okay, never mind.
Never mind. Just a dead guy.
Yeah, so anyways.
Yeah, really liking the whole overtone of the series so far.
I'm liking it a lot too. I don't know if you saw, like, Ewan McGregor had to do like a video about the woman playing the third sister. She's getting attacked online. Of course. She's a black woman playing a main role in this thing. And he had to do a whole thing where he said, like, you know, this is terrible. She's a great actress. She's doing a great job. And if you're sending her hate mail or like hate messages, you're not a fan of Star Wars or whatever, you know?
Not even close to being a fan.
Because she's doing a great job. I mean, there's parts of her that, like I said, I didn't really like her hardcore parkour, but like that's just like whatever, you know, not a big deal. But like her like killing the Grand Inquisitor was very cool, and the way she's, you know, all her, I don't know, I think she's a cool character.
Yeah,
like,
I think so too.
Yeah,
you could definitely see the Grand Inquisitor dying by her hand at some point in this series.
Like the Grand Inquisitor.
Yeah, the dude that she killed.
Yeah, I mean, he died.
Yeah,
okay.
But you could see it coming from like.
Oh, I mean, of course they were butting heads or whatever.
Sure.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm looking forward to the next episode. It's good.
Yeah,
I recommend it
100%.
And I also liked how they had what's his name to be Bail Organa again.
Yo, yeah,
he's looking a little older, but
of course.
Exactly. They could have done some smoothing or something. I don't know.
Some de-aging?
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, I mean, the technology is there for sure to de-age people.
But yeah, it's like, who else are we going to see? Are we going to see Biggs or Wedge? Like young Biggs and Wedge on Tatooine playing with Luke? Or what's going on?
Maybe at the end. Maybe in season 2. I don't... If there is a season 2, I don't think we're going to see much of Luke at all.
No, I don't think so either. But, you know, maybe he runs across them in the Tatooine, the little kids or whatever. Yeah. And I thought the guy that played Uncle Owen, he looks pretty close to the old... You see Uncle Owen briefly in the Star Wars Episode 4.
Yeah, I mean,
he kind of had the look of it.
Yeah, and I think he's the original guy from like episode 3 as well.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he is. 'Cause
I
he
never
looks
watched
exactly
it.
the same.
Never watched it.
You never watched episode 3?
I don't think so. Oh, maybe I never watched episode 2. I don't think I watched episode
2 is Attack of the Clones.
I don't know which one I haven't seen. I think, wait, which one is episode 3, the one where he becomes Vader?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the one I've seen. I
Yeah.
never watched episode 2.
Yeah, at the end of that, they, I think it's the same guy.
I wiped it from my memory. The only part I remember is when, after they fight and he gets all burnt up and shit, and the Palpatine rescues him and puts him in the back of the tank and makes him into Darth Vader, and he wakes up and he's like, "Where's Padme?" And Palpatine's like, "Oh, you killed her by accident. You forgot, though." And he's just like, "No." I was like, this is so fucking stupid. Like
technically he did, but
well, he didn't kill her.
Technically,
she died in childbirth.
Yes, technically he killed her.
No. Wrong. But yeah, just like, oh yeah, you killed her. You just don't remember. Oh no. So stupid. Anyways, if you haven't watched it, I recommend it.
Yeah, highly recommended. But if you made it this far, you probably should have turned this off a long time ago and gone and watched it before we spoiled it all.
True.
You've messed up.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Should we
talk about Game Club?
Let's do it.
This is our third game of Game Club. First, we played Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy.
Holy shit, it is.
And then we played Alan Wake, the remastered edition, the original, remastered.
Yep.
And now we're on a Plague Tale: Innocence.
Plague Tale: Innocence. Exactly.
And if you want to know what this is, each week we play a chapter, an episode, a segment of a game, and then we talk about it in length and discuss it and what we liked about it and what we didn't like about it and everything about the stuff that we did.
Sure.
The thuft.
Whatever Mikey just said, I'll agree to
it. So we are currently on chapter 1.
Plague
the
Tale
Darun
Innocence.
Legacy.
Yes, the Darun Legacy.
This is basically the tutorial level, getting you used to all of the
all the mechanics. But actually, it's not even all the mechanics because there's more later. But
yeah,
whatever. I didn't know much about this game besides the name and that you sneak a lot in it. That's all I knew, really.
All I knew was like the 10-20 minutes I saw of another streamer playing it.
Okay,
so that's really all I knew, and yeah.
So I think it takes place in the 1300s?
Yeah, 1356, I believe.
Okay. So the first thing that you notice, it's in France. Everyone speaks English.
Yes. Oh, I wonder if there's a option to make it French and with subtitles.
Yeah, maybe. It's a possibility.
If there is, I'm totally playing it like that.
They do have like French accents.
Yes.
But it's all in English.
Yeah.
The first thing that when you on the menu screen that stood out is just like the amount of rats on the menu screen, dude. It was crazy.
The amount of rats from the 20 minutes of gameplay that I've watched, is crazy.
Yeah, so there's just like swarming rats at the front, but
Ravenous
it gives you
rats.
a hint of what's coming in the game, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
But also a hint of like another gameplay mechanic that's coming later where the rats are scared of light because a carriage goes by that has light shining in the window and the rats just disperse when they get light on them. So. But the game starts out, what's her name? Amicia?
Yeah, Amicia, I think.
Amicia and her father are in the forest, beautiful forest. They're out for a nice stroll.
A very nice stroll.
And they're talking about how she wants to be a knight and she wants to take the knight's challenge again. And her dad's like, "You're already 10. You're over the hill. It's done. You can't be a knight anymore." But they go through the forest and they go to find an apple tree that was planted when she was born. And he's like, "Yo, if you hit 6 apples by the time I count to 10 with your sling, we'll do it. You'll be a knight.
Yeah,
we'll get you in there." So I played this section 2 times because I played it once just to check out the game, see what it's all about, and then I played it again because it's the Game Club one.
Yeah.
First time I did it, I hit the 6 apples. Second time, I fucked it up.
Yeah,
and I only hit 5 apples.
Ooh,
just to see what would happen.
Yeah.
Nothing really happens. There's no difference. Basically, you hit all 6. He's like, "Hey, great. You hit all 6. Good job."
And then you get a trophy.
Oh, well, I don't know about that. The second time, I only hit 5. And he's like, "Great job. You did it." So it was like, okay.
Oh, well, there you go.
Cool. Thank you, Dad. We have our dog with us, Leon.
Yeah.
You can pet the dog.
You can pet the dog.
I pet the dog.
It's one of the first mechanics you can do is pet the dog.
Intentionally, they let you pet the dog.
Yes.
And the dog's, whatever.
Try to give you like a, bond you to the dog.
Exactly.
He's your dog.
Exactly. But yeah, this is definitely like, that was the section to learn how to use the slingshot.
Yep. 100%.
So that we keep going. There's a pig. It's like, let's kill this pig.
Yeah, wild boar. Gonna eat good tonight.
That'll be dinner. So we're going to teach you how to sneak in the tall grass and then use your sling from the tall grass.
Yep.
So we kill the pig. Well, we don't kill the pig.
We stun the pig.
Stun the pig. The pig runs away. The dog chases it. So we learn how to run and we learn how to duck.
We learn how to
climb over stuff.
Yeah.
And we eventually find the dog. The dog's injured.
Well, we find the boar.
Oh, we find the boar.
The boar's
first.
just been completely
decimated,
just eaten.
Yeah,
eaten down to the ribs.
And all the force is all gloomy and scary now.
Yeah, the further you go, the further you chase the dog, the darker, the gloomier, the more foreboding it gets.
Exactly. And then we find the dog. The dog's whimpering and whining, obviously injured,
half in a hole.
So Amici is there. Her dad runs up. He's like, what's going on? And all of a sudden, some rumbling and something grabs the dog, slurps it into the ground. And it's like, holy shit, something's wrong. We got to get out of here. Let's go back to the keep. We got to let everybody know to stay out of the forest, basically. Because this is like in the era of like, not knowing anything. Like it's 1300. So it's like, oh my God, the devil or something, like something's bad is happening. The graphics at this point, I'm impressed with the graphics. Oh yeah, they looked really nice.
They look great.
Yeah. And you're playing this on Game Pass via PC, right?
Yeah.
I'm playing this on the Series X via Game Pass. Well, we ride back to the castle. This is a little intro level where we're walking around and
we get to meet everyone. You can talk to people.
Yeah, and it's just showing you like there's audio cues where you will walk to something and she'll just comment about it or whatever. Just showing off the castle. You start finding little, I don't want to say collectibles, but I guess so. You find a pile of spices and you can read about why spices are the way they are in this world and how cinnamon is in every recipe because cinnamon is expensive. Obviously, if you're rich, you want to have lots of spices in your food.
I didn't find the spices.
I had to climb a ladder and they were in like a little balcony thing.
Oh, I found the duck whistle.
I don't think I found a duck whistle. I think I missed that.
Yeah, I found the duck whistle. It was up a little ladder.
Oh, interesting. Huh. Yeah. No, I did not find a duck whistle.
So at this point, your father's tasked you with finding your mother.
Yeah.
Who is tending to your brother who has some kind of...
something's wrong with him.
Some mysterious disease, which
we don't know.
There's 1,000 mysterious diseases out
Everything's
there
a mysterious disease, yeah. But yeah, we work our way through. We eventually find our mother, and she's a bitch.
Oh yeah, she's just fully focused on your brother.
Yeah, and she's like, I told you you're not allowed to be in here. Don't bother me, whatever. And she's like, oh, Dad told me to come tell you something bad in the forest. And while this is going on, there's a whole commotion outside with some horses or whatever.
Yeah.
She's like, the mom's like, don't come out of here. Stay in here. I got to go down. Close the door. Leave the door locked. Whatever. Don't look out the window. Find your brother. Take care of him. So we have to find our brother. We find him. He's just a little boy.
Definitely a little boy. Hiding behind a sheet.
Doesn't look like anything's wrong with him.
No.
He's apparently never been outside, I guess. I don't know. He's like lived in this room his whole life, maybe.
Yeah.
And so we find him, and then, of course, the bad stuff happens. So now we get to sneak everywhere.
Yeah. So you actually go to the window, open the shutters, and take a look at what's going outside. And there is someone in like a knight.
It's like a paladin or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. And looking
very
for...
religious armor.
Yes. Looking for Hugo, your brother.
Yeah. For whatever reason, we don't know.
And he kills your dad.
Slices his head off.
Yeah, well, I don't know if his head comes off, but they slice him up.
Yep.
And now
shit's got real.
Yeah, there's a lot of people out there coming into the house to get Hugo. And so now, this is the introduction to sneaking.
We have to escape with Hugo.
Yeah.
And again, this is definitely tutorial level.
More sneaking.
So I will say, man, these knights and everything, they have the worst peripheral vision in the world.
Yeah, you...
They are
you just sneak like
blind.
right past and be like, oh, he's looking over there. Just sneaky.
They look in like a laser-like focus straight ahead.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, so it makes sneaking a little easier, which is fine because I don't like sneaking in games, really. But it's very much Assassin's Creed style sneaking, where it's like if you were in the tall grass, you're invisible.
Oh yeah.
You could run through the tall grass as long as you're crouched. You're fine.
Even if they see you, go into that tall grass, you're gone.
Yeah. Oh, really? I didn't.
Oh, dude.
Really?
It was so, like, I'd be like, oh my God, there she is, sneaking tall grass. Like, literally inches away from, can't find them. Where'd they go? What's going on?
Oh, really?
Oh, I was like, wow, these guys are dumb.
I didn't get spotted on my way out, so I never had that happen. But
I did after we get outside. So you get your brother, you go downstairs, you like sneak past everyone.
And they're just brutalizing everybody.
Oh
like,
yeah, just
killing them, chopping them up. Just everybody's dead. Like you're dead, everybody gets dead.
And you finally get down to the kitchen.
Yeah,
and your mother comes in.
Well, you open the door, and there's a bad guy out there, and like, I found you. And then your mother sneaks up behind him, and literally, I don't know if it was just the way they animated this scene. It literally looked like she lightly tapped this guy on the head with a rock.
Yeah.
It was not very good. It did not have very much impact.
No.
So she knocks the guy out. She's like, okay, we got to get out of here. Follow me. We got to get out of this place. So she is leading us. We have to take Hugo's hand, and we learn, like, we can tell Hugo to wait. He'll wait. Then we can call him over. If he waits, he'll get upset by the bad guys and alert them. So you don't want to leave him too long. Panic. And throughout this whole courtyard area, we learn different things. Like if you throw a rock and hit something metal, it'll alert the bad guys and we can sneak behind them. Or if you throw a pot,
you can just throw it wherever. And
if the guy's lit up in white outline, he'll be distracted by it and you can go sneak by him or whatever. I didn't have any problems sneaking through this area. It was whatever. I didn't get spotted or anything. But, you know, you got the tall grass, you got the rocks, whatever, you just do it. We get to the garden gate, and you can, as you're going, you hear, like, they'll catch your servant, and the guy will be like, you better have some good details for me, or you're going to die. And he'd be like, oh, the young master really likes flowers. You'd be like, that's what you got to tell me?
It.
Kill him.
Yeah.
So we get to the door.
Lambert, the caretaker, is there.
Yep.
Helps us get through the door.
And we're, trying to get away. All of a sudden, we hear the main paladin guys charging up.
Yeah.
And Mom's like, okay, I'm going to you take Hugo, get him to Laurentis. He's the doctor. He's been helping him. I'm going to stay here and take care of business. You take care of your brother. And she's like, no, Mom, come with me. And she's like, no, I got to stay. Closes the door, and then a fucking giant sword comes through the door with blood on it. And it's like, okay, I guess Mom's dead. I mean, we don't see Mom die.
No.
It could have been
Lambert.
Maybe it is. Maybe Mom's alive. We don't know. But the implication is Mom is dead for sure.
Yes. Beatrice.
Yes. And then we got to run away, basically. And that's the chapter.
Yeah, we run through the forest, and there's like...
Oh, yeah, that part
I
forgot.
The earth, like there's inquisitors everywhere, and there's little earthquakes happening, and lights. Everyone's got like a little red light that they're covering around.
Trying
there's
to catch
earthquakes
us.
happening.
So
you just keep running through the forest. You can hear people like kind of, there's weird commotion.
Exactly.
People, some looking for you, and some be like, oh my God, what the hell is going on?
Exactly. So I did get intentionally killed in this section because I want to see what happened. So you're running down the road, basically, no problem. And then there's a part where there's a break in the wall where you're supposed to go down towards the river, or the road continues on, and there's a guy on the road.
Yeah.
So I'm like, let me run up to this guy on the road and see what happens. And he just immediately kills you. You don't even have like a chance to like dodge around him or anything like that. He just kills you, and it's like, you want to go back to the last checkpoint? So I did, yes. And then you run down to the thing and you jump in the river and float away.
Yeah.
And that's the end of the chapter.
I was just fully engaged, fully immersed. I was like, I gotta run. Oh
yeah, I did too, but then I saw the guy on the road, so I was like, let me just see what happens here. Because I hadn't died up to this point or anything, so I just wanted to see, how the game worked. And you just get killed.
Yeah.
So you don't want to get caught. It's just like instant death, basically.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then we get in the river and we float down the river. Chapters are very short in this one.
Yeah?
There's 17 chapters, I think, in this game. And this chapter lasted, like, how long do you think it took you?
Probably like half an hour, 45.
Yeah, I told you like 30 minutes is how long it took me. So, yeah, very short. I enjoyed it. It set it up very well. I'm interested to see what's going on with everything.
Yeah.
And, I mean, so far the gameplay was fine.
Yeah.
They're a little stupid The
guards are
the guards are very stupid, but maybe it's just because of the tutorial.
Yeah,
maybe they get smarter later or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, because I had a couple times where like, oh my god, they found me, they're chasing me in the tall grass. Ooh, where'd he go?
Oh no, I didn't get spotted anytime. I didn't get spotted one time in there, so I enjoyed it though. The graphics were good and the story was interesting and the characters were interesting. Sound was good. Everything was good.
Yeah,
I don't know about the soundtrack though.
I almost just carried on and just kept playing. I was like, oh, I gotta see where this is going.
Yeah.
But I was like, nope, gotta stop.
I mean, I did. I did continue because I was streaming it.
Yeah.
So it's like, what am I going to do? End the stream after 30 minutes? So it's fine though, because I'm going to edit them into YouTube.
Yeah.
So I will be refreshed.
Nice.
For the next episode.
Very good.
So the next 2 episodes are also 30 minutes each.
Oh, okay.
So it makes it easy, like digestible amount to play
yeah,
with.
for sure.
It's a little tougher. Like Guardians of the Galaxy, when we played through that, it was like, well, a chapter, was it an hour? Like this chapter was 10 fucking minutes. Like, what is it?
Yeah.
So, and then Alan Wake, each episode was like a similar 2-hour-ish section.
Yeah.
So this is a little more digestible. So it's nice size for each episode of Game Club.
Yeah,
so,
for sure.
I'd recommend anybody that wants to play along, you should definitely check it out. It's on 100%. Game Pass. It's worth it so far. And you can play along with us.
You can. Do it.
Yeah, do it. Exactly.
Do it. And tell us what you think in the comments down below.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, guys, let me tell you a little bit of a story here.
Okay.
We started this podcast 84 episodes ago.
Yes.
And 40 episodes ago, we started patreon.com/StreamVoid.
It was about 40 episodes ago.
About 40 episodes ago. And it's a place where you can throw money at the screen. You just throw it right at the screen, and you can help support this podcast.
Oh, very good.
You get all kinds of bonus content. And by bonus content, and by all kinds, I mean just the intros and the outros, or the pre-show and the post-show.
That's not streamed.
That's not streamed.
Yeah.
You get like a half an hour to an hour of not streamed content that no one gets to see except for us.
Yes.
We're here living it live.
Yeah.
And you also get almost an hour to an hour and a half of streamed content that does not go up onto the podcast catchers.
Yeah.
So, and you get the podcast early.
Oh yeah.
On Sunday instead of Wednesday.
Exactly.
You could listen to it on Wednesday. I mean, Sunday. Now my words are all messed up.
Perfect.
But yes, patreon.com/StreamVoidPod. Throw some money at the screen. Help support this podcast and the things that we do on the podcast, which is sit here and talk to each other. And sometimes
that seems like something you should pay for.
Yeah, it seems like something you should pay for, and it is something you should pay for.
Perfect.
All right, let's talk about some news.
Okay, let's do it.
We just have a little bit of news, but it's going to end up being a little bit more news than
Well, that's mysterious.
I don't know. Jesus, what's happening with my brains?
Exactly.
It's what was happening with your brains earlier. Someone has recently unlocked an achievement in GoldenEye 007 for Xbox.
Yes.
And I was like,
who cares?
I was like, what?
Yeah.
So?
I know.
An achievement? What achievement?
Yeah,
like some
know.
ultra rare achievement?
I know.
Like, what?
I know.
And they're like, oh, Xbox.
Yes.
Achievement on Xbox.
Yes. And it's GoldenEye 007.
And it's GoldenEye 007.
It hasn't come out yet.
Okay,
it's not even been really it's also not really been announced that it's actually coming out.
That makes more sense. I was like,
yeah, so this is going to be the remake, not remake, but probably remaster or just re-release of GoldenEye N64 for Xbox.
Yeah.
This has been in like development hell for like years and years because Microsoft almost was ready to release it, and then something happened with Nintendo where they didn't want to release it or something like that. Because this is a Nintendo game. Like, it was made by Rare, but I think it was made for Nintendo by Rare.
Yeah.
And then, also having the James Bond license, and there's a whole bunch of stuff that is preventing it. So this has been like since the 360 days, I think it's been.
Oh, wow.
They've been trying to get it out. But yeah, someone unlocked an achievement for it. So does that mean it's coming, or is this just the devs because they're deving around in the background? Like,
yeah, I mean the article points to that. It's the devs deving around in the background.
It is, but that means maybe it's coming eventually, shortly. But the best part about this is like obviously the article title says someone recently unlocked an achievement in GoldenEye 007 for Xbox. And you looked at that and you're like, what? Like, who cares?
Yeah.
When I saw this article first, literally all I saw in the feed, like the catcher, was like, someone recently unlocked an achievement for an Xbox game. And I was like, what the fuck? Why is this an article in my feed?
Yeah, I thought it was like some ultra rare, no one had unlocked this one before. So I was like looking through it. I'm like, and then I realized that it's on Xbox. Yes. And it's GoldenEye 007. I'm like, oh, okay, this wasn't even on Xbox.
Yes, but it was like, I was just like, what? So it was an ultimate clickbait title for sure. But it got me to click on it. And then I was like, oh, okay, there is something interesting here anyway.
Yeah,
so,
for sure.
I don't know. Do you think GoldenEye 007 would play well nowadays? Like, did they have to change the controls?
Yeah, I don't know. They definitely have to change the controls. I think if they completely remaster it, then it's fine for the nostalgia hit, but I don't think it's
just like, do you remember N64? Like, you're using the fucking C buttons to look around.
Oh yeah, it was awful.
Oh my god,
it was awful. At least it'll be twin stick, and
yeah, but will it be twin stick?
I mean, it should.
Use the face buttons to aim around or something.
No way.
You don't think so?
Stick. There's
okay.
No way they do.
But wouldn't that change the way the game plays a lot?
I don't think so. It just means you don't have as much aim assist.
Well, think about it this way, like on the N64, it was 8 direction control with the C buttons.
Yeah.
Whereas the analog stick is, in theory, infinite.
Yes.
So, I don't know. We'll see. Also, even on the analog stick on the N64 still was kind of like 8 direction.
Yeah, it had those notches.
Because it had that diamond notch and shit in it. Fucking terrible, dude.
Yeah.
Just god awful.
Yeah.
Anyways.
We'll see.
We'll see what happens, but I'll watch a video of it. I don't know if I want to play it. Maybe if it was like original Perfect Dark. That's got to be on Xbox now, doesn't it? Original Perfect Dark?
I don't know.
I like that one more.
Yeah.
Laptop guns all over the place. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was just an interesting thing where I was just like, what the fuck is going on here?
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Sony State of Play.
Yep.
Went live.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what day.
It was June 2nd? Yeah.
Yes.
You didn't watch it?
I didn't watch it.
Oh, man. You must have watched my recap video.
I did not. What? Yep. It's true.
Oh, rude.
I'll just get the live recap from you right now.
Okay. Sounds good.
We're doing it live.
So fuck it. Let's do it live. It started off with a big bang. Resident Evil 4 remake right off the bat. While it was coming up, it was like, it just had some Spanish guitar playing. I was like, oh, what is this? And it just had a E on the screen, I think. In the middle of the screen, it was like an E with Spanish guitar. And I'm like, what is this? This sounds interesting. And then the letters started fading in, and it's like Resident Evil. And I was like, what? Resident Evil? And then it's just a big 4. It's like, holy shit, they're doing it. So, Resident Evil 4 remake. All the new graphics, just like in Resident Evil 2 and 3 remakes. This looked incredible. I've never really played Resident Evil 4.
Resident Evil 4 is one of the only Resident Evils, aside from 1, that I've put some serious time in.
Oh, crazy.
I don't think I ever finished it, but I played a lot.
Played a lot of it.
GameCube.
I had it for GameCube, but I kept dying to the chainsaw guy right at the start, and I was like, I don't understand what I'm supposed to do here. So I would be like, okay, I can close the door. Oh no, he chainsawed through the door and I'm dead. I couldn't get, I don't know. I wasn't playing it like I guess it was because it wasn't like the other Resident Evils. I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited to play this one now. Now that I know more about how the Resident Evil 4 to 8 games want you to play them.
Yeah.
It looked really nice.
Yes.
Is it going to come out on Xbox? I'm thinking probably. It didn't say it was exclusive, so...
Yeah, I doubt it will be exclusive.
Yeah. What's your hype level on this?
Nah.
Nah?
I mean, great that it's coming out for Resident Evil fans. It's awesome.
Yeah.
But it's not for me anymore.
Anymore? One time that would have been
At one time when I was a young lad. Definitely for me.
Okay.
But I am an old lad with no time.
You got to make time to do time. Wait, I don't know if that makes any sense.
It kind of makes sense.
Sure.
You got to make time to do time because you got to get put in jail. You got to put in the time to get put in jail.
Okay. Sounds good. Next up was Spider-Man coming to PC. Spider-Man Remastered. I was like, what do they got to remaster? This game's like 2-3 years old.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, that's crazy. So I think remastered means what? Like,
I think they'll just add like 4K textures, make everything like way more, put the RTX on for sure.
Well, it had RTX, I think, on the PS5 version, maybe. I'm not sure.
It'll have something. It won't be RTX because it's
people were hyped
AMD.
about this, but I just was like, I don't care about Spider-Man really. I'm sure a Spider-Man game would be fun, swinging around New York and stuff.
Yeah,
it was interesting seeing like the characters in the trailer here. I'm like, was that Silver Sable in this video? Like, what's going on here? But I haven't played it up till this point. I'm not gonna play this on PC, so it's not a big deal to me.
Yeah.
It's definitely not going to be on the old Sony Game Pass thing. So
no,
whatever.
It looks way better from what I'm seeing here on the PC.
Way better than what?
Than it did on the Xbox or PlayStation. But I don't think I saw the PlayStation 5 or really paid attention.
I mean, it looked fine to me, but whatever.
PlayStation 4 for sure. I think this just I think it's a good indicator that Returnal might be coming to PC. I think.
I think it is coming to PC, but
I think it's a big boost to that rumor.
Again, just the way Sony's doing their PC and Game Pass stuff doesn't really float my boat too much. So, hype level for Spider-Man on the PC?
Nope.
Zero.
1?
I mean, not even a 1?
Not even a 1.
Doesn't move your PP 1
Doesn't move
centimeter?
my PP at all. Not even 1 micron of blood was pumped into it.
Wow, crazy.
Yes.
Next up was PSVR 2 bullcrap.
Yep.
Which I don't really care about, but I mean, Horizon...
Oh, Call of the Mountains.
Call of the Mountain, yep.
Looked like just a vomit simulator.
Yeah, I mean, whatever.
It looked like the way they showed it without any hood, anything like that, it looked like it was just going to be like,
yeah, maybe
just vomit all over the place.
I have not played a Horizon game yet. They look like they'd be up my alley.
Yes, they
kind of look
definitely
like
would
Monster
be.
Hunter Light almost.
Yeah,
you're hunting these monsters to get parts and stuff.
I think they're fully up your alley.
Yeah, I mean, open world, check.
Open world,
female
leveling
character,
up.
check.
Yep.
Yeah, RPG elements, check. Xbox control, PlayStation controller, negative. X. But yeah, this was it looked interesting. And then after that, they announced that there's a Horizon Forbidden West update is out now for New Game Plus, adding transmog, adding ultra hard difficulty, all sorts of cool stuff they added with this for the Horizon Forbidden West.
Nice.
So
nice.
And I love it when they do that shit. Like,
yeah.
It's out now. Just go get it.
Just go get it.
They also showed off in the VR section a Walking Dead game, Saints and Sinners 2. At first, it kind of reminded me of like Dying Light.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, is this Dying Light VR? But it didn't look as good as Dying Light. So I was like, is it because it's VR they had to tone it down? And then it was like, oh, it's The Walking Dead. Oh. And then I wonder if they showed all this shit in here. Oh, yeah, they have them down lower. This listing is not in order of the way the show went off here.
Yeah.
But they also showed off Resident Evil Village in VR. And I was just like, when I was live streaming this and reacting to it, and I was like, oh, horror VR, like, no, I don't need to be that scared. But then I was like, oh, this will be perfect for the people that want to be stepped on. They can just lay right down and she can step right on you. This will be perfect for those weirdos. So, yeah. There also was the Callisto Protocol. We talked about this one.
Did we?
A long time ago.
Looks pretty good.
It's like Dead Space. It's made by the guy that like was the producer on Dead Space. So this is basically like another Dead Space. But the why we talked about this back in the day, Mikey T, you probably won't remember this, was this game initially was in the PUBG universe.
Was it?
It was part of the PUBG universe. Huh. And then they were like, no, actually, let's take it out of there. It's grown too big to be part of the PUBG universe. But yeah, it was. I don't know how it was part of the PUBG universe, but it was part of the PUBG universe. Yeah. So
the graphics look great.
Yeah.
Settings look great.
Dead Space.
I'm into it.
Yeah, it's basically aliens.
Yeah.
Should be scary.
Will
this comes out in December. Will you play it? Yes. No.
No.
It comes out in December. They couldn't make it for Halloween. So they're like, we're sending it out in December. Let's do it.
I mean, yeah, it looks pretty good. It might be one of those games that maybe it has chapters.
Probably. I mean, Dead Space definitely did.
Yeah.
So, who knows?
We might play it.
I'm going to play it. Rollerdrome. This looks like a PvP roller derby with guns where you're tricking around and killing things. Maybe it's single player. It looks like it's multiplayer to me.
Yeah, it could be.
I like the art style a lot.
Art style is fantastic.
It looked like it reminded me of like it just reminds me of like 80s DC comic book art.
Yeah, for sure.
Just the way the line, it looks like line drawing to me.
Yeah.
It looked very cool. I mean, it looked cool. This sort of retro stuff going on, it was cool. At the start of the trailer, there's a sound of a cassette tape being put into a player and then the play button hit.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I
would play the hell out of this game.
If it's PvP, I mean, no, I don't think I would. I don't think so.
I'd play it either way.
I don't think so. Next up was Eternites. As this was, they didn't show the name of it or anything. It starts off, and I'm like, man, is this a new Persona game that's coming out?
Yeah,
like,
it looked very Persona.
Super Persona-like. And then it's like this Eternites RPG, action RPG with dating sim elements, school life, blah, blah, blah. Afterwards, it's a guy who really liked Persona games, started working on this game, and then quit his job to do it full time. I think it's Western developed.
Oh, that's interesting.
It looked like it was very Japanese.
Oh, yeah, it definitely looks very Japanese.
Very much Persona-ish. And the guy's arm is like chopped off, and it looks like he can just transform it, because there was one scene where
I just saw him transform it into a tentacle.
Yeah, and the girl's like, oh, a tentacle! It's just like, oh, okay.
That's not what she's thinking about on the inside.
Yeah, very weird and wild.
Tentacles on the inside. Whoa!
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why Polygon did this article in this order. It's just fucking shotgun here. It's not in the order of the show at all.
Yeah.
The show ended out with Final Fantasy 16, and they showed off story elements, gameplay elements. It looked interesting. The graphics look incredible, of course. The gameplay looks total hack and slash. Who knows what's going on with it? Showed a lot of different... I mean, they're not called summons or espers in here. They got some other name. Icons, I think they're called, maybe. I'm interested to see what this game's all about. Again, I've said it like 10 times on here. I'll play a Final Fantasy when it comes out and be like, no, I don't like it. And then I'll revisit it like 3 years later and be like, oh, actually, I do like it. So, who knows? Maybe this one I'll just jump right in and enjoy it straight off the bat.
Yeah, they're really showing off all of the summons, icons, whatever the frig.
Yeah.
At the end of that video.
I mean, they look impressive.
But, the whole game looks
but it shows like they're
intense.
fighting each other. Like it's like Ifrit versus Shiva.
Yeah,
it's like what exactly is
bar.
Yeah, what is going on there?
Yeah.
So
maybe it's like Pokemon.
Got to catch them all. I mean, you do catch all the espers in Final Fantasy 6.
Now you make them
like
fight
that.
and they level up.
Yeah, I don't think so. Street Fighter 6 trailer. I mean, Street Fighter.
Yeah,
but
Street Fighter is Street Fighter.
This showed off some sort of open world roaming around thing where Buddy was running around punching barrels, and it looked like there might be some sort of RPG-ish story mode or something like that.
Oh yeah, look at that.
So, very interesting. I'm intrigued. Will Street Fighter 6 come to Xbox this time? Like, Street Fighter 5 is only on PlayStation and on PC.
Street Fighter 6 is just Shenmue.
No.
It's just better Shenmue.
No.
You just go around.
That's called Yakuza.
You look for your father.
That's called
Yakuza.
Yakuza.
Fight people.
Who knows I'm interested. I like Street Fighter. If it's got some sort of cool story mode, yeah, maybe.
Man,
but I want to play it on Xbox.
Old.
Well, I mean, dude.
He's looking old balls.
Like, Street Fighter's like 30 years old.
That's true.
So, Ken is like a hobo in this one.
Is he?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Hobo Ken.
Tunic
coming to PlayStation. I knew Tunic was like a console launch exclusive for Xbox. It's coming to PlayStation shortly. It looks like a cool game. Looks like I'd enjoy it. It's like a Zelda-ish game.
Yeah, I would definitely enjoy this one as well. I've seen a couple streamers play it, and it looks looks like I'd like it.
It looks pretty interesting. So I haven't tried it out yet. It's on Game Pass. I could try it out, but
you definitely could.
Not enough time in the world.
Not enough. You got to make time to do time.
Exactly. Season A Letter to the Future. This looks like a story-based narrative-driven adventure where you're taking pictures of just everyday life. Also recording sound.
Oh.
You're whipping out your microphone and recording like sounds to... I don't know, dude. It looked very interesting.
Seems like a Kirby game to me.
Yeah. It looked very interesting. I don't know. Will it come out to Xbox or somewhere I want to play it? Who knows? It just seemed very interesting. It looks like, just like a, you're going and learning about people's lives.
Yeah.
So, interesting story, I'm sure. Stray.
I'm into it.
Cat backpack game.
I'm into it.
Cat pack.
Cat pack.
Yeah, you're just playing as this cat wandering around the cyberpunk world. Doing
Cyberpunk
quests.
and you're a cat? I'm into it.
So, what's hype level on Stray?
Stray?
Yeah.
I can't let myself get too hyped because it's PlayStation exclusive.
Is it?
Yeah, they said it's coming to PS4, PS5, and you'll get it free on
Yeah, I mean,
Plus.
that doesn't mean it's exclusive. It didn't
I
say
guess
it was
not.
exclusive.
I guess not.
It just said it's coming on to the PlayStation.
Yeah, well, if it's on PC, I will play it, and yeah.
If it's on PC, hype level, what, 10?
Yeah, hype
8?
level 10. I will buy it the day it comes out and play it.
Wow. The cat game. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I want to play this one for sure.
Yeah. Well, cats and Cyberpunk, give it to me.
Exactly.
If you can hack, I'm into it.
Maybe? Who knows? It looked like you were doing missions and stuff like that, so it looked pretty cool. I liked it a lot. And the cat looks pretty realistic.
Yes.
Except when it opened its mouth. That didn't look too realistic.
Open its mouth and fired the lasers out?
No, there's no laser
no
mouth.
lasers.
No
That's
laser
too bad.
mouth.
Yeah, I'm into this.
Yeah, it was pretty cool state of play. There's no real time wasted. Nothing was like a dud really that I thought, except for Saints Row, or not Saints Row. Saints Row. Walking Dead, Saints and Sinners VR zombie game. Because I don't care about Why do I keep saying Saints Row? It's because it's called Saints and Sinners or whatever.
Yeah, as soon as you say Saints, the next word automatically out of your mouth has to be Row.
Yeah. So I don't care about The Walking Dead.
No.
And I mean, whatever. I don't care about VR either, so it doesn't really do anything for me.
I guess not.
Definitely not.
Yeah, I'm excited for
Stray,
Rollerdrome. I'm into it.
Yeah. Other than that,
the other one was that Dead Space one. That
Callisto
one looked pretty
Protocol.
Cool. There was another one, I think, that was it got posted to Reddit around the same time.
Another one, what?
It looked really good. It looked like it would be a co-op
game?
Survival.
A game?
Yeah, a game.
Okay, for the PlayStation?
Yeah, for the PlayStation.
I don't know. I only saw this stuff on the state of play.
Was it all that? There wasn't anything else?
I don't think there was anything else. I think that was everything.
Let me see.
I can't remember anything that was missed. It was only 30 minutes long, so like there wasn't much else that could have been in there. Yeah, I don't think
it was right. Here it is. It's called Vigor Chronicles.
No, that wasn't in the
That wasn't in there?
No.
Huh.
No.
It looks pretty good. It looks like a post-apocalyptic co-op survival where it's just like you and another person.
Oh yeah. Never heard of it.
Story mode.
Never heard of it.
I just saw it on Reddit on gaming news. Yeah. Okay, well then, next up, we have. Oh, there it is. Chinese military secrets leaked onto the War Thunder forums.
Yes, it's not the first time.
Not the first time. Apparently, like British secrets have been leaked and stuff like
that.
There's
the French Leclerc tank was leaked on there.
Yeah,
some details.
Yeah, this is the DTC-10-125 anti-tank round.
Yes. So I guess this is a war game that I've never heard of.
Yeah, War Thunder is a pretty popular online for free, just full on all the tanks, all the planes, all the everything.
And I guess these guys that are playing it are army dudes that are so serious about it, where people will be like, I don't know, they'll be like, that DTC 10 round is not that good, like whatever, and someone in China that really likes the game that's an army guy will be like, no, check out this tank round, buddy, here's a picture of the inner workings of it, it's really good. And it's like, oh, that's a military secret, you fucked up.
Yeah,
it's happened 3 or 4 times with other different military secrets where they're just like, these guys that are into this game are just like, no, check out this is how the armor works on this tank. Oh no, we fucked up.
That's a military secret.
Yeah. So crazy. Like, I get that a lot of these military people are young. Like they get obviously the young people in the military that don't know any better, but they need to do a better job training these guys.
Yeah.
To not leak military secrets. That's like when the Russian guys were like in Ukraine on like Tinder and stuff like that. So they know their location that they're like invading. Or they're posting to their Instagram story. It's like, holy shit, these guys.
Instagram cred straight from the battlefront?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, man.
For sure.
That's how you do it.
It's crazy. So, have you played War Thunder? Do you know anything about War Thunder?
No, I don't know anything about War Thunder. I think there's one of my viewers trying to get me to play it, but yeah, nothing really about it.
I mean, it just seems like it's probably not good. I mean, most free play. I mean, why not play World of Tanks? Yeah, so in July 2021, the details of the Challenger 2 battle tank were leaked. And then in December, some more information about the French Leclerc battle ended up on the website too. It's just crazy. Like these tank nerds that are in the army are just like, no. Here, this is the information about the Leclerc. Let me post this on there. This
is the real information.
Yeah, like they don't know what they're talking about. Here's the real information.
Straight out of the manual I have in the glove box.
Yeah, exactly. Let me scan the whole manual and send it to you, and then you can add it to the game and make it correct.
Yeah.
So crazy, dude.
I know.
Oh, well, video gamers be gaming.
Gamers be gaming.
Exactly.
Speaking of gamers gaming,
yeah.
Here's everything we know about Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and by we I mean you,
dude. Your hype level for this has got to be 11.
It's so high.
Oh man, the mic is flying in the sky here. That's how high it went. That's crazy.
Just gonna move the mic away from my mouth and let you take the lead.
Oh, you're not gonna add any commentary at all, or what?
I didn't even click the article.
Oh, what?
I was like, nah.
You don't want to know about Pokemon?
I do not care.
Wow, that's crazy.
If someone gave me a Pokemon pack to crack, I would crack it.
No, we're not talking about cards, dude.
Even then, that's the only way I would look at anything Pokemon.
What the fuck, dude?
And maybe if someone made me a Squirtle cake, I would eat it.
Okay. So, anyways, this the trailer showed off a lot of stuff here. It's open world-ish again, hopefully fully open, but we don't know yet. There's some multiplayer going on it where you can play with your friends. It looks like you can go into different areas and play in the same game together, which is crazy because I've never done that before.
Yeah.
In like Pokemon Sword and Shield, there's like pseudo multiplayer where you go online and you'll just see little ghosts running around and you can talk to them, but who knows who the fuck they are.
Yeah.
Whereas this one, looks like you can link up with your friends to play around. So hopefully, but it also says it's like multiplayer in select areas. So who knows what that means, right?
Only when you get to the arenas.
No, the trailer made it look like you're in the world running around with your friends. So that could be interesting. Who knows? Maybe you can link up and fight a Pokemon together or something. Who knows what's going to go on with that. They showed off some new Pokemon that look cool as hell, like Lechonk, the pig Pokemon. Looks very cool. There's also an olive-shaped one that's called, I can't remember what it's called, but it looked very cute as well. This Pokemon game has different professors depending on which version you buy. Dun, dun, dun! Oh! I know your mind is blown, Mikey T.
It's blown. I'm looking at the professor now and I'm like, hello.
Yes. Very sexy profs this time. This is the first time ever there's been separate professors per separate version.
I mean, that's a good idea.
I mean, they're always that's the thing with the Pokemon games is they're always doing every Pokemon game is in a different region.
Yeah.
And every region has different rules.
Yeah.
So like if you go to Alola, which is the fake Hawaiian Islands area, they don't have Pokemon gyms. They do a different thing there. Whereas like in, let's say you go to Unova, they only do double battles or whatever there. Every region has different rules and everything like that. So it's very interesting that way. Yeah, they got the new Lechonk. Oh, Smoliv is the olive-based Pokemon. Smoliv.
The olive-based Pokemon.
Yeah, and then there's Pommy, who's like they always have like a new Pikachu basically in every game. Just a little cute guy that they try to make into another like sort of popular Pokemon, right?
Yeah.
But Lechonk is just incredible. So I'm stoked about the new like Pokemon that are going to be coming out with. and it's coming out in November. I'm ready.
Nice. Are you going to get the dual book steel edition?
No.
Dual pack steel book edition? No.
Well, no, I'll buy digitally, and then eventually I'll buy a physical one of the other version. But I'm not going to get a dual steelbook because then like the game comes out on the eShop at like 9 p.m. Pacific because it comes out at midnight in the East Coast.
Yeah.
If I'm getting the disc, I gotta wait till like the next fucking day or something, like the disc, the memory chip or whatever the fuck it is. I gotta wait till the next day. So no, I'll get it at 9 p.m. the night it comes out.
Just pre-order it like a wiener boy.
Yeah, but I'm still not gonna get it till the next day.
November 18th, and you'll be allowed to preload.
Yeah, and it comes out at 9 p.m. on the 17th PST because it comes out at midnight EST.
Maybe if you pre-order it, you get a code and you just start installing.
It's called the physical edition. You don't get a code.
Yeah, but maybe you get a code.
Okay, well, maybe.
I don't know. Maybe
Mr. Nintendo comes to my house and installs it for me too.
Yes.
I don't think so.
Yes.
You don't get a code.
You don't get Mr. Nintendo's not going to come to your house?
No.
Who's Mr. Nintendo? Shigeru?
Shigeru Miyamoto? No.
He's Mr. Nintendo.
No.
He 100% is.
No. If you get the Steelbook, it comes with 2 copies of the game on separate memory cards.
Is some Italian plumber going to come to your house and install it?
I hope not. I hope not.
Mr. Nintendo, it's just Mario.
So 0 hype level. You can't even get 1 hype level for this.
No.
Wow.
0 hype level.
Wow. What if you were catching Apex Legends instead of Pokemon?
No.
Okay. All right. Alrighty then.
I got no hype.
I'm stoked for it.
I know you are. I'm stoked that you're stoked for it.
Oh, so there's a little bit of hype in
level.
another way.
My hype level is for you, not for the game.
Oh, okay. Sounds good. Yeah,
I know that you love Pokemon.
This is another one with the last few Pokemon games where I'll buy it and be like, no, this is not it. And then I'll come back like a year later and be like, oh, it is it.
It is it. It totally is.
So this one I'm just going
you have to get it like real soon so that you can play it in the next year.
Yeah, I'm going to get it on the day it comes out and I'm just going to play it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be like, no, this isn't it. I'll be like, no, it is it. I just don't know it yet.
I just don't know it yet. I got to feed it to myself
exactly.
over and over again. And then we'll know.
Exactly. So I'm excited.
Yes.
I'm ready for Lechonk. I got to get Lechonk. He better be in every version. There better not be Lechonk is exclusive to like Violet or Scarlet or whatever. I don't know which one I'm going to get either yet.
I'll just take that professor.
Which one? The lady professor or the man professor?
The lady professor.
I'm hoping she's in the version I'm going to get, but I don't know. I don't know which version she's in.
Yeah.
Oh, and the cover legendaries look pretty interesting. Like one was like a jet Pokemon or some shit. He had like jet engines on him. Very interesting.
Yeah, they're both kind of salamander dragonese.
Yeah, because one has like engines. The other thing is we haven't seen the starter evolutions yet. Please keep the starter evolutions 4 feet on the ground. I don't need another muscular fucking man free fire type or like a grass evolution that everybody wants to fuck. Keep them 4-legged. Keep them on the ground. Thank you. Please. Please, Game Freak.
All right. Speaking of furries that everyone wants to fuck.
What?
I don't know. FaZe Clan is rallying around members disavowing its gay pride post.
You missed the fans part.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Fans.
Yeah. FaZe Clan fans, not FaZe Clan.
FaZe Clan.
FaZe Clan fans.
FaZe Clan fans are like, hey, it's okay to be homophobic. We love you.
Yeah. So FaZe Clan did a tweet saying like, hey, it's Pride Month. We support. We're an ally. Blah blah blah. Whatever. And this FaZe Clan wiener boy tweeted like, hey, I don't agree with any LGBT stuff. I disagree with this. This is not me. I'm a Muslim. It's like, okay, fine.
That's fine.
That's part of your religion, I guess.
Yeah.
If your religion is hating people, sure, why not? Why not? But a lot of people came in and supporting, because he did delete the tweet too, of course.
Yes.
Because he has no conviction. He faced feedback, negative feedback, so he deleted his tweet. But a lot of people on his subsequent tweets that he's been doing, a lot of people are just like, yeah, we support you. We don't agree with this either. You know, whatever. And it's just so wienerly.
Yeah.
I don't know why FaZe Clan has so many wieners.
I don't know.
It's just crazy.
It is.
Is he going to get kicked out of FaZe Clan?
I doubt it.
You don't think so? I guess there's been so much wienerly stuff going on with FaZe Clan.
Yeah.
You got to be pretty fucking wienerly to get kicked out of FaZe.
yeah.
Man. So the next thing, are they going to make him apologize or what?
Probably.
You think so? You think he'd apologize?
No.
He's from Saudi Arabia.
It's against his religion.
I think he's from Saudi Arabia, where you kind of like have to say that, because I think I think they have pretty strict like blasphemy laws and stuff in Saudi Arabia. So I think he kind of has to say this sort of thing. Does he believe it? I don't know. Who knows? Or whatever. But yeah, a lot of the comments on his subsequent posts are just like typical, like baloney that Wiener Boys would say to something like that. Like, where's the straight month?
That's my favorite one. Where's straight month?
That's every other month of the year.
Yeah. Fuck.
There's the 11 other months of the year that are straight month, so don't worry about it.
I wouldn't worry about it at all.
Very wienerly.
Extremely.
I mean, okay, you don't agree with it. Like, just keep your mouth closed. Is it that hard?
Yeah, don't go outing yourself in public.
I know that, like, there are some things, like, there was a recent video I saw on Reddit where the soccer team that won something was celebrating. They had the champagne and they're spraying it and all that stuff. But their one Muslim guy wasn't involved in the partying because he's Muslim. No alcohol.
Yeah.
So they wanted to get him in on the action, so they put all the alcohol away so he could be in the picture because he couldn't even be photographed with it.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Yeah, he was just not like, he was just, I don't agree with it. Let me stay over here out of the way. And they were like, oh, well, you can come over here.
Yeah.
But again, like, what are you going to do? Like, you're against homosexuality? Like, you're having, just get the gay people out of the picture. Let me take a picture with the non-gay people or whatever. Very weird.
Yes.
Yeah, religion sucks.
Yeah.
That's the main thing here.
Yeah, that's what you should be taking away from this, is that religions suck.
Exactly. So I don't know. There's every time FaZe Clan is in, I mean, maybe it's just because negative news generates interest.
Yes.
I never hear of any positive things coming from FaZe Clan.
No.
It's always negative.
Yeah.
It's always negative.
Yeah, for sure.
In this article, they had a thing saying, like, this is not the first time FaZe Clan has had trouble. They showed, like, the thing where the guys they pumped and dumped the shit coin that lost all these people money because they said, like, oh, this is a great coin. And then they sold theirs when it was up, and then everybody lost their money. And then the other one was when Tfue got banned from Twitch for saying the N-word.
Oh, saying gamer words.
He was saying gamer words more than once. And their article was talking about how he was banned from Twitch. And I was like, oh, is he back on Twitch or whatever? So I searched and it was like, oh, he's live right now. So he's on back. Twitch. So I was like, let me see what's going on with Tfue over here on Twitch. And like, he had like 18,000 people watching him play Fortnite. I mean, he's good at Fortnite, but like, that's the most boring shit I ever saw. He said like 3 things the whole time in this 10 minutes that I watched him. And one of them was like, he took a sip of his coffee and was like, I like this coffee. And then he won, right?
Yeah.
He won. And he's like, as he's fighting this guy, he's doing his tactics of whatever. He's good, right? Whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
The guy's driving in a tank. There's tanks in Fortnite now, I guess.
Yes, they're tanks, mechs, whatever.
Yeah.
Everything.
And the guy's like in the tank, chilling in the ring. And he's like, oh, this is like the cringiest player I've ever played, man. This is so cringe. And he goes over there and he's shooting the tank and he's doing his maneuvers. He hops in the tank and he's shooting the gun at the tank and everything. Oh, this is such a cringe player, man. Like he's top 2 against Tfue. Like, yeah, he's real cringe, right? So he wins and he's like, oh, man, yeah, I beat that kid. Couldn't let that kid win, man. I could never let that kid win, man. Even if someone offered me 10 grand, I'd say no. Like, I'm not even lying, man. And I just was like, oh my God, why would
Speaking of cringe, Tfue.
Why would anyone watch this?
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, just so crazy.
They do it because it's a cringe fest. It's skill combined with cringe fest.
I guess so. He was like, yeah, he's great. Don't get me wrong. It was like perfect Fortnite fighting. But it just was like, oh my God.
He's so cringe. Why is he doing this? What a cringe man.
Yeah, like you get to the last 2 in the ring, you're against Tfue, and he's cringe because he's like survived to the end of the battle. And he's in a tank. Oh, this is the cringiest player, man. He's so cringe.
It's you, Tfue, who is the cringe.
I mean,
sorry, bud.
And then I just closed the stream out.
Yeah.
I just was like, no.
It's probably for the best.
No.
It's probably for the best.
I say that all the time with all these big guys. I'm always just like, what the fuck? Why would you ever watch this?
I don't know.
Anyways, not for me.
Not for me. You know what's for me?
Sure.
Embracer.
Uh-huh.
They've established the Embracer Game Archive to save as much of the game industry as possible.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this is Embracer's sort of in the news recently because they recently bought like not Square Enix. They bought from Square Enix like IDOS. I can't even remember. They bought a bunch of stuff from Square Enix. They own like a ton of studios. Like it's crazy how much stuff they own.
Yeah.
But they set up this Embracer Game Archive to just archive whatever video game and video game ephemera, just whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
And they're going to archive it, set up a database. It's just for game history, which is very cool because like a lot of stuff just
goes by the wayside.
Well, it's like
there's a lot of game history out there.
Well, and there's a lot of stuff that was just like, oh, here's the source code of like this PC game. Like, oh, that's who fucking cares? The game's throw that in the garbage. Like, no one cares about that. And then down the road, it's like, oh, we want to re-release it. Oh, yeah, we don't have the source code. It's gone. Sorry,
it's gone.
So they're trying to save as much of this stuff as possible, and they're not like the only ones doing this. There's like the Strong Museum of Play in Rochester that's doing it. There's the Video Game History Foundation that's doing the same thing. But these guys, the Embracer Games Archive, they're buying the stuff. Yeah. They said that if you have something you want to sell, like contact them because they may be in the market. Whereas the other ones are based off of donations, more or less. Or they do purchase stuff, but it's sort of like crowdfunded where they take their money they've made from other sort of endeavors to purchase rare things to sort of archive it or whatever. But I think it's important. The video game industry should be treated like any of these sort of creative whatever things. Like think of movies and everything. Like they document all that stuff. They put it in the archive. It's all sort of treated with gloved hands now. Which that wasn't the way it was back in like the 50s and stuff like that. No, where they go in the archive and be like, these silent films from 1910, dumpster, garbage, get rid of them. No one cares about it. Yeah. Hopefully they do something with it online so you can like check it out and everything like that.
Yeah, that would be super sweet. It's a good play by them for sure.
Excuse me.
There's so much content and history.
How do you get that job? I want to do that job, man.
Yeah, right. Let's call up.
Be like, yo, send me over there. I'll work there.
Just tweet at them. Just be like, hey, Embracer Group, hook me up. I want to do this job.
Oh, yeah. That's all you need to do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You got to put yourself out there.
Send him my resume.
Yeah.
I beat Super Mario Brothers 3 without warping. Boom, he's hired.
Embracer Group jobs. Join our team. Embracer.
There's probably about 1,000 job listings because they own about 100 different dev studios. So I don't think that's really going to work too well. But yeah, it's cool. I like it. I'm hoping they do something online with it so you can check it out. Because I like that stuff.
Yeah.
I used to buy all sorts of video game magazines.
You did.
You can't get them anymore. First of all, video game magazines don't exist. But like
nope.
Most thrift stores and stuff, they get magazines, garbage. Even books, some of the thrift stores don't even bother with books anymore. It's crazy.
Yeah. There are join our team pages. Feel free to send us a spontaneous application to work@embracer.com.
I'll just send a highlight of me playing Minecraft highlight video.
That's a terrible idea.
It's a perfect idea.
That's awful.
Just send the clips of me getting blown up by creepers. It's perfect. Hired. Hire this man.
Hire him right now.
Yeah. So, yeah. It's cool.
It's definitely cool. All right, next up. Last up, actually, our last article of the day. The French government has banned the use of English terms such as streaming and esports.
Yep.
So any news publication from the government will not be, or is it any news publication from the government?
It's any official government employees.
Yeah.
They cannot use English.
Streaming or esports as the jargon for the online
They have to use their French version of it, and it's to keep the purity of the French language intact, because English loaner words get added to French all the time.
And English is an abomination.
I mean, English is just a loaner language, basically.
Yeah.
Everything we have and we've just taken.
Yeah.
That's just the way England was. Oh, that belongs to us now. Where's your flag? Oh, this land owns to us. You don't have a flag? We own this land. Some of the substitutions they do are pretty crazy. Like, I mean, I don't have good pronunciation for...
Je professionnel? Professionnel?
Wow, perfect.
Je amateur?
Unbelievable pronunciation there.
Je vidéo en nuage?
Streamer was the one that really stood out to me. Streamer has been replaced with jouer animateur en direct, which
it's amateur. Yeah, streamer.
Yeah. Well, it's more like a game player, a direct game player.
Yeah,
because it's not amateur, it's animateur. So yeah, I mean, they're very much about keeping the French language like pure. Yeah. Basically. They're always doing stuff like this where it's like, no. We don't want you to say, I can't think of an example right now. Like cell phone, I think you can't say. And they have another, I don't know. It's probably like the equivalent is like wireless telephone communication or something like that.
Telephone portable.
Yeah.
Portable.
But even telephone is like, isn't that a loaner word? Like, anyways, I guess it's probably more about super popular or common phrases that young people are using that they want to stamp out, so they get on using French rather than, English loaner words. It is crazy when you will hear a French person talk and they'll just slip in the English loaner words because it'll be like, well, I can't speak French, but it's like blah, blah, blah. All of a sudden, blah, 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 Twitch, blah, 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 streamer, blah, 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 cloud gaming. It's like, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, when there's no easy equivalent, especially in Japanese too.
Yeah, I mean, like a lot of time in Japanese, but it seems like those get more like I think with the Chinese and Japanese, don't they do it where they'll take existing words that sound similar to make the word up? That's like a loaner word from English.
I don't know.
Like, I seem to remember, like, Coca-Cola. This is a story I read a long time ago. I don't know if it was Coke or whatever, but they were trying to expand into China. So they found the loaner words that sounded similar to Coca-Cola, and it had a similar, like, the translated words had a meaning that they sort of liked, but it also had, if you pronounce it a different way, it meant a different thing in a negative way. Like, if you translated it the one way, it was like, delicious beverage or whatever, but if you used a different pronunciation, it was like beverage that brings your ancestors back to life or something like that. It was very weird.
Yeah, because there's a lot of
just think of the classic like hot dog is hatu dagu. Yeah. So I think they sort of just use words that sound similar to mean the same thing.
There's a lot of Japanese words that don't have any English translation either, though, as well.
Well, then it's just you get a sentence in English. Well, same thing with German. Like, why would you ever need a word like doppelganger? What made you invent the word doppelganger?
I don't know. Schadenfreude?
Yeah, exactly. Like these kind of weird words. It's like, why do you need that word? Is that common? There's doppelgangers in Germany that you need a specific word for, like someone that looks like me.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we don't have a word for that. It's just, oh yeah, you look like him. He's a lookalike.
He's your doppelganger.
Yeah.
But why was that such a big thing in Germany that they needed their own word of doppelganger?
I don't know. I just call them Bizarro World.
Yeah, Bizarro Jerry.
Bizarro Jerry, yeah. Yeah, for sure.
So, English is just loaner word central.
Oh, yeah.
Like all the time. It's like, oh, we want to go do karaoke. Oh, that's your doppelganger. I eat beef. Like, what else is there? Pork. That's French.
Porqué.
Beef.
Boof.
From buff. I can't think of any others off the top of my head.
Yeah, me either.
But it's all just a mishmash. That's the way the English was. England was.
English is a mishmash.
That belongs to us now.
Yes.
That is ours. We own
Get
that.
wrecked.
We're taking this.
We're taking this word for ourselves.
The sun never sets on the English Empire. The British Empire is how it goes, right?
Yeah, I think so.
That's how it went. Just sail your boat over there, put the flag in the land.
It's
you
yours.
belong to us
You
now.
own it.
We're going to take your words and everything. So
That's true.
Yeah. Interesting anyways. language politics, purity of the French language.
Yep.
That's cool.
It's cool.
I'll let them do it. They have my permission.
Yes. All right, guys, that's going to be it for this episode.
Yep.
Episode 84 of the StreamVoid podcast.
Yep.
I read Masters. I read a chat. And I almost messed up what I was going to say.
You've already messed it up.
I've already messed it up. If you like this podcast, please leave it a 5-star rating or a thumbs up or a comment or something like that. And share it with a friend. Big thing. Share it with a friend. Get us out there.
Yes.
Get us into more people's ear holes.
Please do.
Do it. It'll be fun.
I mean, I've been listening to the episodes and generally I enjoy them. I don't think it's just because I'm on it.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. Like, I think they're entertaining on their own.
Yeah.
Like, generally, it's just like when you see or hear yourself, you're like, ooh, I don't like this at all.
I'm not a fan.
But I'll listen to the old episodes and I'll be like laughing and be like, why did Mikey say that? Like, where did that joke come from? It's hilarious, but what's going on
What's
here?
happening? What's the context? I don't know, but
Exactly.
you're laughing so hard.
Exactly. So, anyways.
Yes, we will see you guys again in 1 week's time.
Bye-bye.